I gave you everything. You held my hand like you wouldn't leave. Looked in my eyes, made me believe. Every word felt warm and true, like I was all you ever knew. You said my name like it was love, like I was sent from stars above. But now I see through what you said. You loved the moment, not my heart instead. I gave you all of me, no walls, no guard. Now I'm left here with these scars. My heart was never yours to keep. You only stayed to watch me fall deep. You said forever, but you meant goodbye. Left me alone with tears I hide. I gave you love you couldn't hold. You turned my fire into the cold. Now I'm healing all you destroyed. My heart was never yours. I hear your voice in empty space, see your shadow, feel your trace. Every night I try to sleep, but broken memories cut too deep. You walked away without a fight, like I was wrong, like I wasn't right. But love like mine, you'll never find a heart that stayed while you left behind. I try to be enough for you, but you were never ever true. My heart was never yours to keep. You only stayed to watch me fall deep. You said forever, but you meant goodbye. Tears I hide. I gave you love you couldn't hold. You turned my fire into the cold. Now I'm healing all you destroyed. My heart was never yours. Baby, one day I won't feel this pain. Maybe sunshine will follow the rain, but right now I'm learning to let you go, even if it hurts more than you'll ever know. My heart was never yours to keep, but it was everything to me. You said forever, but you meant goodbye. And I believed every lie. Now I'm stronger than before. Even broken, I'm not yours. You lost the love you couldn't hold. My heart was never yours. My heart was never yours. I never let anyone in until you. I built these walls to keep me safe, locked every door, hid every pain night I swore I'd never feel again, until you said my name. You found the parts I kept inside, the ones I used to run and hide. You promised me you'd never leave, so I let myself believe. I gave you trust I couldn't fake, and you knew I was at stake. You broke what I protected, the heart I tried to guard. You saw my deepest weakness, and still you tore it apart. I let you in so gently, you handled me so wrong. Now everything I kept safe is shattered and gone. I gave you all I trusted, and you still left me wrecked. You broke what I protected. I remember every fragile piece you held like it was yours to keep, but slowly you let it slip like it meant nothing. You changed without a warning sign, turned love into a quiet lie, and I was left here wondering how you became this cold. I would have stayed through anything, but you let go of everything. You broke what I protected, the heart I tried to guard. You saw my deepest weakness, and still you tore it apart. I let you in so gently, you handled me so wrong. Now everything I kept safe is shattered and gone. I gave you all I trusted, and you still left me wrecked. You broke what I protected. Maybe I shouldn't have let you close, maybe I should have stayed alone, but I believed in what we had, even when it turned so bad. Now I'm learning how to mend the pieces you didn't defend, and even if it scars my soul, I'll find a way to be whole. You broke what I protected, but I'm stronger than before. You may have cracked my heart, but you won't break me anymore. I'm building back the pieces you thought I'd never collect. You didn't break me completely, just what I protected. I trusted you, and you broke me. You didn't even turn around, you walked away like it was easy, like I was nothing to hold, no hesitation in your footsteps. No, I'm just turning cold. I stood there frozen in the moment, watching you fade into the night. hoping you would stop and turn, but you kept walking out of sight. I was breaking where I stood. You laughed like you always could. You walked away without looking back, like I was never what you had. No second glance, no last goodbye, just silence as you passed me by. I was still calling out your name while you were gone without a trace. You left me standing in the dark with a shattered heart. You walked away without looking back. I replay every step you took, trying to understand it all. Was it love that faded slowly, or did you never care at all? You didn't fight to keep us alive, didn't even try to stay. You let it all fall apart, then chose to walk away. I was holding on to you while you were already through. You walked away without looking back, like I was never what you had. No second glance, no last goodbye, just silence as you passed me by. I was still calling out your name while you were gone without a trace. You left me standing in the dark with a shattered heart. You walked away without looking back. Maybe one day you'll realize what you left behind the night, but I won't be there waiting anymore for someone who couldn't fight. Now I'm learning how to stand with the pieces in my hands, and even if it hurts this way, I'll be okay. You walked away without looking back, but I'm not who I was after that. I'm finding strength inside the pain, learning how to love again. You didn't fight, you didn't stay, but I'm the one who'll be okay. You left me standing in the dark, but I'm healing this broken heart. You walked away without looking back, and I'm not looking back at that. You didn't even turn around, but I'm moving on. You never heard me pray. I cried in silence next to you while you slept like nothing was wrong. I held my breath, I held my pain, pretending I was strong. You never saw the shaking hands, I felt the tears I tried to hide. I was falling apart in front of you, but you never looked inside. I was screaming without a sound, but you were never around. These are the tears you never heard, the quiet pain behind my words. I was breaking in your arms, but you never felt the hurt. I gave you love, I gave you all, but you were never really there. Now right through my hands. You made me feel invisible, like I was easy to ignore. But love like mine was never small. You just didn't want it anymore. I try to show you what I feel, but you never saw me real. These are the tears you never heard, the quiet pain behind my words. I was breaking in your arms, but you never felt the hurt. I gave you love, I gave you all, but you were never really there. Now all that's left is silent cries, floating in empty air. These are the tears you never heard. Maybe if I screamed out loud, you would have turned around. But I kept everything inside and let myself drown. Now I'm learning how to heal from a love that wasn't real. And even if it hurts to breathe, I'm finally setting myself free. These are the tears you never heard, but now I'm finding back my voice. I won't stay quiet anymore. I finally made my choice. I gave you love, I gave you all, but I deserve so much more. No more crying silently for someone I can't reach anymore. These are the tears you never You never heard me, but I hear myself now. You said nothing and it broke me. You used to talk like I was home. Now I'm just standing here alone. Your words went quiet overnight. No more I love you, no more light. I tried to ask if you were okay, but you just looked the other way. Your silence louder than goodbye, and I didn't know the reason why. I was screaming inside my chest while you gave me nothing, just emptiness. I cried in your silence while you turned away. I was losing you slowly, but you wouldn't say. No fights, no ending, just distance and pain. You left me in shadows with no words to blame. I was breaking in pieces, you gave me no choice. I cried in your silence when you took away your voice. You sat beside me miles away, like love and nothing left to say. Your eyes no longer looked at mine, like I was fading out of time. I held your hand, you let it go, so gently, but it hurt me more than any words you could have said. You silence scream, this love is dead. I try to fix what I couldn't see, but you were already leaving me. I cried in your silence while you turned away. I was losing you slowly, but you wouldn't say. No fights, no ending, just distance and pain. You left me in shadows with no words to blame. I was breaking in pieces, you gave me no choice. I cried in your silence when you took away your voice. Maybe words would have hurt less than this. At least I know what I would miss. But you just left without a sound and turned my world upside down. Now I'm talking to empty space, searching for you in every place. But silence is all you left for me, where love used to be. I cried in your silence, but now I can see you were already gone, even next to me. No love, no warning, just fading away. You left me with nothing, but words you wouldn't say. Now I'm healing the pieces you broke without noise. I cried in your silence, but I found back my voice. You said nothing, and that said everything. No one saw me break. I cried in corners you never knew, hiding the pain I felt for you, smiling like everything was fine while breaking down inside. You never asked if I was okay, never noticed the tears I saved. I gave you the love in quiet ways while losing myself every day. I was fading in your arms while you felt no alarm. My tears fell alone, no one there to hold. I was loving you deeply while you were letting go. I whispered your name through all of the pain, but you never heard me calling you again. I gave you my heart, but you never came home. So I cried in the dark, my tears fell alone. I waited for the change in you, for something real, for something true. But every moment I stayed, I felt more love fade. You walked away without a sound, left me shattered on the ground, and all the words you never said still echo in my head. I was holding on to you while you were already through. My tears fell alone, no one there to hold. I was loving you deeply while you were letting go. I whispered your name have seen the signs, saw the silence, all the lies, but I kept believing in us, even when it wasn't enough. Now I'm learning how to heal from a love that wasn't real. And even if it hurts to breathe, I'm finally setting myself free. Saw me break, but I'm healing now. I thought I was safe with you. I let you in past all my fears, past all the walls I built for years. You saw the parts I tried to hide, the broken places deep inside. You held my heart like it was home, like I would never feel alone. But every promise that you made slowly started to fade. I trusted you with all of me, but you were never what you seem. My heart was never safe with you, even when I thought it was true. I gave you love without a doubt, but you still found a way out. I was falling deeper every day, while you were drifting far away. I gave you everything I gave, but my heart was never safe. I replay every word you said, trying to wake what's already dead. Was it something I couldn't see, or were you never here for me? You walked away without regret, like I was easy to forget. But love like mine don't disappear, it lingers long after you're gone. I was holding on to you while you were already through. My heart was never safe with you, even when I thought it was true. I gave you love without a doubt, but you still found a way out. I was falling deeper every day, while you were drifting far away. I gave you everything I gave, but my heart was never safe. Maybe I mistook your touch for love, maybe I gave you too much, but I won't blame the heart I gave, even if it couldn't be saved. Now I'm learning how to heal from something that didn't feel. And even if it hurts to say I'm stronger now this way, my heart was never safe with you, but now I finally see the truth. I was I thought I was worth staying for. I stood there waiting for your voice, hoping you would make a choice between the silence and the truth, between and losing you. You let the distance grow, so I never once stood by my side. I was begging you to stay while you slowly walked away. I would have fought through anything, but you gave up on everything. I'm the girl you didn't fight for, the one you let go of. I was standing right beside you, still you gave up. I would have stayed through all the storms. I would have healed your broken heart, but you chose the easy leaving and tore my world apart. I'm the girl you didn't fight for. I replay every moment now, trying to understand just how you could walk away so calm while I was breaking in your arms. You said nothing turned away, like I was just a phase, but love like mine is hard to find, and you left it all behind. I gave you everything I had, you gave up everything we had. I'm the girl you didn't fight for, the one you let go of. I was standing right beside you, still you gave up. I would have stayed through all the storms. I would have healed your broken heart, but you chose the easy leaving and tore my world apart. I'm the girl you didn't fight for. Maybe one day you'll realize what you lost when you said goodbye. Maybe then you'll understand I was worth holding in your hands, but by then I'll be long gone, strong enough to move on, no longer waiting at your door for a love that wasn't sure. I'm the girl you didn't fight for, but I'm stronger than before. I won't beg for love again, I won't fall the same way anymore. I gave you everything I had, but now I'm taking my heart back. You lost the one who loved you most, and I won't live in your past. I'm the girl you didn't fight for, but I'll be the one who heals. I was worth fighting for, you just didn't try. I thought we meant more than this. You said forever like a promise, like we would never fall apart. I held on to every word like they were written in my heart, but something changed without a warning. Your touch began to fade away. You stopped looking at me the same, and I felt you slip away. I was trying to hold us tight while you were ready to say goodbye. You let go too easily, like I was nothing to keep, like all the love I gave to you was never yours to need. I was holding on I replay every memory, trying to find where we went wrong. Was it something I didn't see, or did you know it all along? You walked away without a tear, like I was easy to forget. But love like mine is hard to lose and harder to regret. I gave you more than I should give. You didn't even try to fix. You let go too easily, like I was nothing to keep. Like all the love I gave to you was never yours to need. I was holding on with everything while you just walked away. You didn't fight, you didn't stay. You let go too easily. Maybe I loved you way too much. Maybe I gave you all my trust, but love should never feel this one-sided. Like I was the only one fighting. Now I'm learning to let you go, even if it hurts me so, because I deserve a love that stays, not one that walks away. You let go too easily, but now I finally see I was never hard to love. You just weren't meant for me. I was holding on to something gone. Now I'm choosing to be free. You didn't fight, you didn't stay, and that's all I need to see. You let go too easily. Now I'm letting go of you. I thought we meant more, but I was wrong. Why are you still here? I try to wear your memory, babe, but every corner of this place still carries echoes of your name. I walk alone through silent nights, but you're still there in every light, like a shadow I can't erase, still living in my space. I tell myself you're gone for good, but my heart won't listen like it should. My heart still whispers your name, even though you walked away. Every beat still sounds like you. No matter what I try to do, I'm trying not to let you go, but your memory won't let me breathe. You're gone, but not from me. My heart still whispers your name. I hear your voice in every song, in every place where we belong. I close my eyes to find some peace, but you're the dream that never leaves. You left me without looking back, like love was something we could laugh. But I'm still here, still holding on to something that's already gone. I try to say heart still whispers your name, but I'm learning through the pain. Every tear I cry tonight is slowly setting me right. I'm not where I used to be, but I'm not yet fully free. Still healing from the flame. My heart still whispers your name. Still whispers your name, even in the silence. Was it ever real? You looked at me like I was yours, like I was everything you wanted. Every word felt like a promise, every touch felt honest. I built a world around your name, thought you felt the same, but now I see it wasn't true. It was just me loving you. I held on to what I believed, but it was never what it seemed. It was the love I imagined, not the love that we had. I was holding forever, but you never felt that. I was dreaming in colors, you were fading to gray. I gave you my whole heart, you were drifting away. Now I'm left with the pieces of a love that I planned. It was never real, just the love I imagined. I see it clearer now somehow, the truth I couldn't face before. You were never really mine, just someone I adored. I filled the silence with my hope, ignored the cracks we couldn't close. I stayed when I should've walked away, begging love to stay. I tried to turn your maybe into real, but you never felt the way I feel. It was the love I imagined, not the love that we had. I was holding forever, but you never felt that. I was dreaming in colors, you were fading to gray. I gave you my whole heart, you were drifting I could pack away the past. Your voice still lingers in my head, a memory that always lasts. I try to learn to live alone, to make this empty feel like home. But every night I close my eyes, it's still a dream I can't deny. I tell myself you're gone for good, but my heart don't listen like it should. Half of me still waits for you, even though I know the truth. You're not coming back again, but I can't let go of when we were more than just a memory. Now it's only hurting me. I'm moving on, but it's not the same. Half of me still waits. I see you smiling crowded streets, and strangers I will never meet. Every song sounds like your name, every silence feels the same. You walked away so short, so clean, like we were nothing in between. But I'm still caught inside the past, trying to make forever last. I say I'm strong, I say I'm fine, but I still wish you were mine. Half of me still waits for you, even though I know the truth. You're not coming back again, but I can't let go of when we were more than just a memory. Now it's only hurting me. I'm moving on, but it's not the same. Half of me, maybe one day I'll be free from the ghost you left in me. Maybe time will heal this pain, wash away your name like rain. But tonight I'm still undone, missing who we had become. And I hate that after all this time, you're still living in my mind. Half of me still waits for you, but the other half broken too, trying hard to let you go, while I'm holding what we were. I'm learning how to live again, even with this quiet pain. But no matter what I say, half of me still waits. Half of me still waits for you. I was never first, was I? You only called me when you needed, only stayed when you were lonely. I gave you love without a reason, but you were never really for me. I waited for you to choose me, to finally see what I could be. But every time it came to us, you found a way to run from love. I was always second place in every look upon your face. I was your last choice, now you're first, the one you loved when it didn't hurt. You kept me close, but not enough, just enough to call it love. I gave you everything I had, even when it made me deserve someone who chooses me, someone who stays, someone who tries, not someone hiding behind goodbyes. I gave you everything I had, but now I'm taking myself back. No more waiting, no more pain. I won't be your last choice again. Never first, but now I choose me. I was never first. Do you even feel this? I cried all night, you didn't call. My world was breaking, you felt nothing at all. I said your name into the dark, but silence answered from your heart. I held my phone like you might care, like somehow you'd still be there. But every second proved me wrong. You were already gone. I was drowning in the pain while you were walking away. My tears don't reach you anymore. They fall and fade on a closed door. I'm screaming out, but you don't hear, like I was never even here. I gave you love you couldn't see. Now all that's left is breaking me. I'm crying oceans you ignore. My tears don't reach you anymore. I replay all the things we said, trying to wake what's already dead. Was that too much or not enough? Or did you just stop feeling love? You moved on like I was a phase, like we were just some passing days. But I'm still stuck in every scene of everything we used to be. I tried to hold on to your heart, but you were falling apart. My tears don't reach you anymore. They fall and fade on a closed door. I'm screaming out, but you don't hear, like I was never even here. I gave you love you couldn't see. Now all that's left is breaking me. I'm crying oceans you ignore. My tears don't reach you anymore. Maybe one day I'll understand why you slipped right through my hands, why I kept holding on so tight to someone already out of sight. Now I'm learning how to let you go, even if it hurts me more. And every tear that falls tonight is slowly setting me free. My tears don't reach you anymore, but I don't need you like before. I'm finding strength inside the pain, even dancing in the rain. You lost the love that gave you all. I was the one who chose to fall. Now I'm rising from the floor. My tears don't reach you anymore. was a quiet night, nothing felt wrong. You held me close like I still belong. Your heart beat steady under my ear, but something in you disappeared. Your eyes went cold without a sound, like love got lost and wasn't found. You said my name but not the same, like I was just someone to blame. I was begging silently. That was the night you forgot me, standing right where I used to be. Your arms were there but you were gone. I felt it breaking all along. You stopped loving me slowly, like I was just a memory, and I was holding on to what we used to be. The night you forgot me. I replay every word you said, trying to fix what's already dead. Was it something I didn't do, or did your heart just change its view? You walked away without a tear, like I was never even here. But I'm still drowning in the night, where everything stopped feeling right. I tried to reach you, let me fall like I meant nothing at all. That was the night you forgot me, standing right where I used to be. Your arms were there but you were gone. I felt it breaking all along. You stopped loving me slowly, like I was just a memory, and I was holding on to what we used to be. The night, maybe I loved you way too much. Maybe I needed your touch more than you ever needed mine. Now I'm lost in a love left behind, but someday I'll learn to breathe without your ghost inside of me. Even if it still hurts to see you're not who you used to be. That was the night you forgot me, and who we were supposed to be. Your voice went cold, your heart let go, and I was the last to know. You stopped loving me quietly, like I meant nothing finally. Now I'm letting go of what we used to be. The night you forgot me. I used to fight for us alone. I kept calling your name in the dark, trying to fix a fading spark. You pulled away, I held on tight, losing myself just to make it right. I said please stay, you stayed silent. I gave you love, you stayed distant. Every tear I tried to hide fell apart the night you lied. I was breaking just to make you stay, while you were drifting far away. That was the day I stopped begging, stopped chasing what was ending. I finally saw the truth in your eyes. You were gone long before goodbye. I gave you everything I had, even when it hurt. was the day I stopped begging you. I waited for a change that never came, kept holding on through all the pain. You made me feel like I was wrong for loving you for so long. I tried to be what you would need, but you never chose me. And every second I stayed, I lost more of who I was. I was asking you to care, but your heart was never there. That was the day I stopped begging, stopped chasing what was ending. I finally saw the truth in your eyes. You were gone long before goodbye. I gave you everything I had, even when it hurt so bad. But love shouldn't feel like this, crying for someone who won't exist. That was the day I stopped begging you. Maybe I was scared to be alone, so I stayed where I wasn't home. But love should never feel like a war, and I won't fight like that anymore. Now I'm learning to let you go, even if it hurts me so, because losing you feels less than losing myself in this mess. That was the day I stopped begging and started finally healing. I wiped the tears from my own face and walked away from your empty space. I gave you everything I had, but now I'm taking myself back. And even if it still hurts deep, at least I chose me over me. That was the day I stopped begging and started choosing me. I stopped begging and I found myself. I didn't think you'd leave like that. We were standing in the same room, but it felt like miles apart. You couldn't even look at me while you were breaking my heart. Your words were cold, your voice was low, like you already let me go. I searched your eyes for something real, but you had nothing left to feel. I was holding on too tight while you were ready to say goodbye. You chose goodbye over me, like I was easy to leave, like all the love that we had was just a memory. You walked away without a fight, left me alone in the night. I gave you everything I had, but you still said goodbye. You chose goodbye over me, and I still don't know why. I replay every moment now, trying to figure it out. Was there a sign I didn't see, or something I missed somehow? You used to hold me like I mattered, Now everything we had is shattered. You let it go so easily, like you were never part of me. I tried to be enough for you, but you were already through. You chose goodbye over me, like I was easy to leave, like all the love that we had was just a memory. You walked away without a fight, left me alone in the night. I gave you everything I had, but you still said goodbye. You chose goodbye over me, and I still don't know why. Maybe I loved you more than I should. Maybe I stayed when no one else would. Maybe I saw a future alone while you were already gone. And now I'm learning to face the truth. Love shouldn't feel like losing you, and even though it still hurts deep, I know I deserve more than what you gave me. You chose goodbye over me, but I'm finally starting to see I wasn't hard to love at all. You just couldn't give me what I need. You walked away, now I'm letting go of everything I used to know. I gave you everything I had, but now I choose myself instead. You chose goodbye over me, now I'm choosing me. You chose goodbye, now I choose me. I loved you more than I should. I gave you all my honest heart. From the very start, no games, no lies, no holding back. I gave you everything I had. You held my love like it was light, like it would always stay, no fight. But you never felt it like I did. You kept your heart just half open. I was falling deeper every day while you were drifting far away. My love was too real for you, too deep for what you knew. I gave you everything I had, and still it wasn't enough for you. I loved you with no disguise. You hid behind your lies. I gave you truth, you gave me pain, and left me standing in the rain. My love was too real for someone like you. I see it clearer now somehow. You couldn't love me like I loved you. I was building something true while you were just passing through. I stayed when I should have walked away, believing in the words you'd say. But love like mine deserved more than someone halfway out the door. I try to be what you would need, but you never chose me. My love was too real for you, too deep for what you knew. I gave you everything I had, and still it wasn't enough for you. I loved you with no disguise. You hid behind your lies. I gave you truth, you gave me pain, and like you. Maybe I scared you with my heart. Maybe you were never ready from the start. But I won't regret the love I gave, even if you couldn't stay. Now I'm learning how to heal from a love that wasn't real. And even though it broke me down, I'm stronger now without you around. My love was too real for you, but now I see the truth. I was never hard to love, you just didn't know what to do. Oh, I gave you everything I had, but now I'm taking my heart back. And even with these broken parts, I'm still proud of who I am. My love was too real, and I deserve something real too. I loved you honestly, and that was my mistake. I felt it change without a sound. You used to hold me like I was home. Now your touch feels like stone. Your eyes don't look at me the same, like you forgot my name. We used to laugh until sunrise. Now there's distance in your eyes. I tried to reach you, you pulled away, and something in me broke that day. And I felt the warmth slipping away, but I still beg for you to stay. It was the day love turned cold, when your arms didn't feel like home, when your heart let go of mine without a warning sign. I was still holding on to you while you were already through. I felt it in my soul unfold the day love turned cold. You said you needed space to breathe, but all you did was leave me incomplete. No fire, no tears, no trying left, just quiet love and emptiness. I searched for answers in your face, but all I found was empty space. You walked away, so calm, so sure, like we weren't worth fighting for. I was breaking inside my chest while you were feeling nothing left. It was the day love turned cold, when your arms didn't feel like home, when your heart let go of mine without a warning sign. I was still holding on to you while you were already through. I felt it in my soul unfold the day love turned cold. Maybe love doesn't always fade. Maybe it's a choice we never made, and maybe you just chose to leave while I still chose to believe. Now I'm learning how to stand with a broken heart in my hands, and even if it hurts to know, I'll let you go. It was the day love turned cold, but I won't stay here alone. I'm finding felt it change, and I let you go. You didn't even look back. You packed your things like it was nothing. Didn't ask if I was hurt, and your footsteps faded down the hall like I meant nothing at all. No shaking hands, no tears in your eyes, no broken voice, no last goodbyes. Just quiet air where love once lived, and everything I tried to give, I was still holding on while you were already gone. You left without feeling, like I was never real. No pain in your leaving, well I can barely heal. No words, no warning, just walked out the door. You took all the pieces I can't find anymore. I was still believing you were worth all the pain, but you left without feeling, and I'm drowning in the rain. I see your shadow in this room. Every corner feels like you. Your voice still echoes in my head, but all your love is dead. I try to find a reason why. Was I too much or not enough to try? But silence is the only truth. You never really loved me through. I gave you all I had inside. You gave me nothing when you said goodbye. You left without feeling, like I was never real. No pain in your leaving, while I can barely heal. No words, no warning, just walked out the door. You took all the pieces I can't find anymore. I was still believing you were worth all the pain, but you left without feeling, and I'm drowning in the rain. Maybe I was just a place you stay, not the love you chose to say. Maybe I was just your in-between, not your forever, not your dream. Now I'm learning how to stand with a broken heart in my hands, and even though it cuts so deep, I'll find a way to breathe. You left without feeling, but I felt everything. Every tear, every breaking, every shattered dream.